T-Bank Stadium. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore.
McBride, in his second year, second-round pick out of West Virginia. He's a great college defensive player. Kind of the third-string point guard for the Knicks. 7 on the shot clock. Barrett out to McBride. Tries the three-pointer. Got it! He has struggled mightily with his three-point shot early in the season. Came on when he got more significant minutes, and already an impact off the bench. That's a bonus when he's knocking down that shot. You bring him in because of his defensive intensity and prowess. Harris LeVert on the drive. Okoro wide open. After the ball, Hartenstein the rebound.
You trust competitors, though. McBride's a competitor.
Hartenstein. Little dangerous pass there. Barrett a three. Hartenstein tracking it down. Keeps it alive. They get a new 14. Obi Toppin for three. Shot clock down at 8. McBride double teams. LeVert slings it. Rubio. Cross-court pass to Okoro. Burrow kicks it side. Gorgeous move from Okoro with the shot clock winding down. He played well.
That's good offense out of the double team. Moving it quickly. And then Okoro, that's a second drive and attack he scored on out of the double team.
Where you look to see him bouncing back. Taken out of the starting lineup. Struggled a bit offensively. Two aggressive buckets. Quickly. Shot short. Rubio throws it ahead to Mobley. Mobley long strides. Stripped by Barrett. Mobley gets it back. And then a foul on the second shot attempt. Barrett will pick up his first. Boils down to right now the Knicks are outworking the Cavs. Look at the effort of Hartenstein. Did a great job chasing down the long rebound, then the quick pass, swinging it. Stop it. Knocks down a long ball. Chance to win autographed NBA gear. Make your picks with NBA Pick'em now. For your chance to win, play free at NBA.com/Pick'em or on the NBA app. 21-year-old Evan Mobley. Giannis Antetokounmpo said earlier this season, he can be better than me. It's up to him. If he takes this seriously, he's going to be great. He really has. When you look at his size, athleticism, and skill, he's got it all.
That's two different statements. He can be great, and he's not going to ever be as good as you.
All right, come back to us, Giannis. A foul on the pass. Danny Green is called for the first one. And there it is. Giannis not the only one talking superlatives when we speak of this young man who's just coming out of the game in just his second year. He thought he should have been Rookie of the Year last year. And he's even gotten better this year. Third in the NBA in voting in Defensive Player of the Year. Much improved offensively. Barrett foul again. Barrett's already taken 4 free throws. That's as many as the entire Cavs team here in the first half. LeVert picks up his second foul.
I just want Giannis to be able to come back and play.
Oh, man. Barrett gets that. DraftKings Sportsbook now has live same-game parlays. Download the app, use promo code SPLASH when you sign up. Today's predictions question, which team will score the next field goal and how?
Isaac Okoro, drive.
Donovan Mitchell. Shot. Said with such certainty.
Well, that's the way. Rarely right, but never uncertain.
McBride stays in on Mitchell. And no quick rounds. So McBride getting some important minutes here in game 4. Stays with him. Layup. Hartenstein the rebound. Well defended that time by McBride. And Mitchell commits his second foul. Do they call it? On 2 fouls on Mitchell.
That is superb individual defense by McBride. He could have been so amped up, he fouls on that. Instead of following through, I mean, this kid is impressive.
Not pivotal, trusting impulsively, even at big moments. Spent some time with injuries during the course of the season. Barrett against Mitchell. Throws in a corner, quickly, three-pointer. Jared Allen with his first rebound. Mitchell racing up the floor. LeVert winds up the three. McBride with a rebound. It's +4 on the board so far. And top to it open. Wants a timeout. Just over 4 minutes gone by. Second quarter, game 4. Knicks up 9.
What is this archaic system?
Mother's maiden name? Evelyn?
You're telling me this guy is how things get verified.
That's my job.
I'm just saying, you shouldn't have to buy $10 worth of gum if you just want 79 cents worth of gum. Why do you get charged your money to take your money from your account? And if you're out of money, they charge you for being out of money? What? An overseas transfer takes 5 days?
Business days.
Why?
What are they using? A Zeppelin?
I deposited the check Monday.
Monday was a bank holiday.
Why is this the way it is?
A bank holiday?
This system makes no sense.
This makes no sense.
Who designed this system? Is this really the best we can do? Don't we deserve better?
Carter's. Shop, buy, sell online.
Interesting piece. Let me bring in my expert.
So many scratches.
Those are from my car keys.
Such a rich history. This won't do well at auction, but at AT&T, it's worth a brand new Samsung Galaxy S23.
Wait, really? What about this?
AT&T's deal is back. Everyone gets a free new Samsung Galaxy S23 with a Galaxy phone for any year, any condition.
Resume run. Hydration problem. Rapid rehydration initiated. Unlock specialized blend of 5 electrolytes.
Rapid rehydration to get you back on your game. Gatorlyte, now available in powder and Gatorlyte Zero Sugar.
It's that fire in your gut feeling.
Playoff mode.
Playoff mode's got the three-guard route. Tatum slams it.
Playoff mode.
Playoff mode again.
I can do that.
Oh, you want to say playoff mode?
Everyone's in playoff mode.
NFL Draft begins Thursday. We'll have every pick for you on ESPN. More draft coverage can also be found on the NFL Network at ABC. ABC's coverage focuses on the prospect's journey to the draft. All 3 days, also live on ESPN the 4 days, ESPN Radio, and the ESPN app. Central Park, not too far away. It's Tom Thibodeau. It's a big deal when EB's named Knicks coach from Connecticut. He was a boy. His dad used to bring him once a year down to a game of Madison Square Garden. Started when he was around 6 years old. It's kind of a dream come true to being head coach of the New York Knickerbockers.
From Hardwick, New Britain, Connecticut, no one has ever invested more in coaching than he has. He's invested his entire adult life into it and has become, obviously, a great, great coach.
Having him as your assistant here in New York, he was able to overcome that and have all the success. And some kitchen out to Toppin. Toppin drives, LeVert takes it away. Toppin gets it back inside, hard style, but he missed it. And LeVert, the rebound, LeVert was upset. He thought he got a hell ball there.
It was something.
LeVert looking for some space. Foul from behind. And Toppin put his hand on, so free throws for LeVert. And there they are. What were they thinking? It looked like they're thinking the same thing. Yeah, they were.
Get Mark Jackson out of there. We need someone to... You know how many times I stuck up for you? This guy was defensive wizard trying to get you out, and I was like, he's a passing wizard.
I'm not so sure that would be his testimony. He would say he convinced you to keep me in the game. Rick Brunson in the background.
Yep. Chris Dudley, Charlie Ward, Heisman Trophy. I was really happy there. I always pictured myself as a much happier, like, smiling coach.
We don't know why. So you could say person.
Yeah, that's a good point.
How great was Larry Johnson?
In my time in basketball, the greatest teammate I've ever coached.
Brunson against Mitchell. Brunson sneaks inside, flips it up and in again. That little pause, hesitation, and the footwork from Jalen Brunson. He's got 13 points. Mitchell, step back, go on the line. That won't go. Robinson the rebound. Brunson again, guys, throws it up. One-handed tip from Mitchell Robinson and a chance for a three-point play.
Because again, Jared Allen is coming across to give support on Brunson's drive. Brunson just throws it to the front of the rim. You see Allen sort of zoning it. Good recognition, and they have the smaller Garland trying to guard that.
But that's just awful defense. Donovan Mitchell, you don't just impact offensively, keep Jalen Brunson in front of you. You allow him to get a direct line pass, force him to help.
Oh, come on, bro. That's fucking bullshit.
On Garland. There's 2 points, 1 of 5 from the field. They'll most likely sit the remainder of the second quarter. And Robinson, the struggling free throw shooter, nails that.
Man, what the fuck?
Mitchell right now 2 of 5 from the field. He's got 5 points and a couple of turnovers. Leading score for the Cavs has been Mobley. LeVert quickly trying to stay with him. LeVert falling away. Shot is no good. Off the rebound. Brunson resets as we hit the midway point here in the second quarter. Brunson, corner to heart, three-pointer. Robinson six misses, ball deflected. Top and knock down Brunson. Brunson a three. And LeVert another rebound.
Mitchell Robinson and Hartenstein have been great on the offensive board.
Mitchell drives, throws it out of bounds. The big defensive unit swarming, forcing turnovers. And 7 turnovers now for the Cavaliers. This is just Taylor's basketball. Do the Knicks credit defensively. Mitchell Robinson up on that screen, Josh Hart chasing over. Donovan Mitchell just careless with the basketball. Mitchell then switches back up on Brunson. Brunson gets in the paint, whips a pass quickly, three-pointer, roll off. Toppin trying to track it down, and he does. Brunson fake, Brunson fires, three-pointer. T-point lead. Timeout Cleveland.
There's a huge universe out there. Pretty incredible, huh?
Yeah. Pretty PG.
We came too far not to win this game. We on their heels, they we get this real. Me just with my feel. All of them lost, made me a beast, championship, living with me.
The XFL playoffs begin April 29th.
This
is Frank. He runs a sustainable camping supply business. He's smiling because FedEx is growing its fleet of electric vehicles, and these are the Camper Scouts, earning their Eco Badge. They're sharing this news to their global Scout community, which, unexpectedly, has made Frank quite popular. So it's a good thing Frank uses FedEx to help him expand his reach and make Earth a priority. FedEx, where now meets next.
And we're done.
What about these?
Looks right.
The Quicker Picker-Upper. When you gotta get it done, one sheet is all you need. And Bounty is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less and get the job done with one. This works?
Kinda.
Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
Oh, Booking.com. I'm going to somewhere, anywhere. A beach house, a tree house. Honestly, I don't care. Hello, humidity.
Yes, bring that shit back.
Tiny home with aggressive flair. Somewhere, anywhere. As long as they have
Booking.com? Booking.com?
Yeah. Look at you. Investing like you run the door. I guess that makes you the chief financial officer. You do it all. A whole investment firm at once. Because no one runs your money like you.
Wingstop has 12 flavors of chicken sandwich. In my day, we had one flavor, chicken. Now they have garlic parmesan, mango habanero, and lemon pepper. Give me the flavor at Wingstop.
Back at the guard, Knicks up 15. You say why? I say outworking your opponent. Look at the effort by the Knicks bigs as Jared Allen helps playing center field, doing nothing, giving Mitchell Robinson the opportunity to crash the offensive boards. And look at his backup. Yeah, Hart, great job putting pressure on the Knicks by crashing the offensive board. The extra effort chase down, rewarded by Obi's knockdown three. And then Obi rewards it. Air ball, looks like it's going out of bounds. Extra effort, keeps it alive. Calm, cool, collected. Jalen Brunson, still stellar, knocks down to three. Brunson feeling good. 16 points mark for Brunson. Meanwhile, the Knicks 8 offensive rebounds. Kenny Osman back in the game. With Mobley, Allen stole by quickly, but he stepped out of bounds.
Quickly's defense has been, through his shooting struggle, has been very, very good against both Osman, Karis LeVert. I think he's been terrific defensively.
Garland in opposition for three. The starting backcourt, Knicks 25 and the Cavs 7. Martin is starting in place of Quentin Grimes. And he's adding some scoring. Shot clock at 5. Mitchell drives, holds back, fires the jumper. It's good.
And they're going to need more of that coming into this series. The clear-cut best player was Donovan Mitchell. But 4 games in, almost 4 games in, the best player has been Jalen Brunson.
And then
Thanks again. What?
He is gone.
Brunson gets in the paint to Josh Hart. Hart just gets it off the sideline. 6 for a 24-second violation. And the Cavs will get it back. Good defensive sequence there for Cleveland.
it's good verticality on always. And on the other hand, I like the movement that they ran to get the ball to Mitchell late.
Austin gets free. Jenny Austin on the drive. Back shot. A go-to.
That's good action. That's all off of the double team with Donovan Mitchell being a willing passer. Now you got a playmaking option, the ability to pitch, put his head down the drive.
I thought that was a good block.
Here's a good block.
Now his fingertips off the board, isn't it? They hand it off to Hart. 6 out of 24. Coral, good defense on Brunson. Brunson now gets three. Close to the top. Push 3 pointers up. Shot won't go. And Jenny Osmond stolen by Hart. Jumping in. John Hart magically appears. Comes up with a steal. And the kids don't save the ball under the old basket. Over the top. Fires a pass to Coral. Way out by half court to Debbie Mitchell. Mitchell back to Osmond. 3 on the shot clock. Has to throw it up and quickly fouls him on a 3-point attempt that was kind of a desperation heave. Osmond, excellent job drawing the contact, and he'll shoot 3. This was stellar defense, coach, up until the last half.
It was. It's just a poor choice by Quickly. But Mitchell, I think the Knicks are so intelligent right now. They've got Mobley who's got a man, shooter, Allen, and Okoro on the floor. You got to go at and double Mitchell, and they're doing a good job with that.
Upcoming playoff schedule. Tonight on TNT, Atlanta trying to even things up with Boston. Then they're trying to finish off Minnesota. And Monday on TNT, Milwaukee up 2-1. Shooting Miami up 2-1. Hosting Milwaukee. And the Lakers and the Grizzlies. Lakers winning last night. Boston hits another. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett back in for the Knicks. And Jetty Osmond with some much needed points right now for the Cavs. The 28-year-old Osmond is 6th year in the NBA as LeVert returns. Osmond, the longest tenured Cavalier.
I like the substitution, playing Mobley as your center, inserting LeVert, and playing Okoro as your defensive specialist on Brunson. To me, you get an extra offensive player out on the floor for Cleveland.
Osmond misses the last. 7 points off the bench for Osmond. As we approach 3 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Okoro, an excellent young defender. Bumping, Brunson picks it out, threw it away. Great defense there from Okoro to force the turnover. LeVert drives, foul, shot is no good. As Julius Randle will pick up his first foul and more free throws now for the Cavs.
Much better job defensively by the Cavs, forcing the turnover. What you don't want to do if you're the Knicks is turn the basketball over and give this Cavs team life by getting it going in transition and get it in the free throws.
And I think it was a good adjustment by the Cavaliers not to switch, but to keep Okoro on Brunson. With that strength and that lateral quickness, it's harder for him, Brunson, to back in and shoot over the bigger, stronger Okoro.
Okoro is 6'6", 225. LeVert goes 1 for 2. 10-point game, just under 3 to play in the first half.
This is when you need Randle against Austin. He's got to find ways to impact the game.
Mark takes the screen.
Whoa, come on, bro.
Barrett spins, goes at LeVert, stops, just shot, it's Barrett. R.J. Barrett, now in double figures.
The pressure was on him coming into game 3. He has responded.
They drive the way down the other end, and Mitchell, long three-pointer, off the mark. Barrett got hit in the head, and they're in the penalty, so Barrett will shoot free throws with 2:20 remaining. Mobley's first foul.
Clear contact going over the back of R.J. Barrett, and a good job by Barrett getting involved in rebound.
Chance of R.J. Barrett. Again, struggled with the first couple of innings, as Mark mentioned. This is another free throw. So he's 4 of 7 from the line. This is his 4 free throws. Cavs have missed 3.
Did you ever mind when you played the crowd yelling your name, or did you prefer silence?
Yeah, the 4 people at Rockport High School that would even know I was on the court.
Robinson, meanwhile, forces the Mobley to tip it out of bounds, so despite the misses, still get another possession.
I was giving that up to Tim Hale, carbon blocker, and I was just playing off of those two elite players.
I remember your name being chanted here in this building.
Because that was right after they read that I was being fired.
Randall, jump shot, way short. Rebound Mitchell, quick outlet to Osmond. 2-on-1. Osmond drives and style by Hart. Well, Hart picks up his second. Again with those lines, that's key for the Knicks to keep Hart out of foul trouble.
That was good times.
Those were the days. What were you thinking right there?
Okay, I'll make it back in. Okay, yeah, we're going to post it.
Well, look what you're thinking, Mark.
You're trying to... Ewing? We're not going to Ewing again, are we?
No. I'm thinking this guy's a genius. Same thing I think today, sitting next to him. No, absolutely. I was, and he'll never say it, but he gave Tom Thibodeau a lot of credit, saying how hard he worked, and he's the most, hardest working man he's ever coached. And I witnessed him as a great coach, being Tim, and how hard he worked. But I also saw the guy that he worked for. The example of Jeff England, how brilliant for basketball mind, and how hard he works. No one outworked.
Thank you, and I'll get dinner tonight.
You haven't the last 5 times. This guy has impeccable timing, Mike. He picked up breakfast this morning, though. Barrett drive, Barrett finishes. R.J. Barrett now with a dozen.
They're running that little scissors action, that getting into his left hand. I think the Cavaliers are going to have to adjust to either switching that or trapping Barrett and making him a passer.
LeVert season opening, kicks it out in the corner. Okoro lines it up. That won't go. Robinson with a rebound. His 7th here in the first half. Hard again, drive post to post. Wild shot. A poor decision from Hart, who was hoping for a whistle. Okoro kicks it out in the corner. LeVert to Mitchell. Mitchell goes right. And Robinson blocked by Robinson. And still Cavs ball.
I'll tell you what the Cavs are doing well against Hart in transition. They're making him finish going to his left. And a great reaction by Mitchell Robinson. He has been spectacular.
Robinson blocks many of his shots with the left hand rather than cross the right hand over his body across the player. Says it helps him not commit a foul on many of those shot attempts. Mitchell kicks it out in the corner. Okoro lines that up. That's good. Okoro, big minutes off the bench, 7 points, and it's a 9-point game.
I still like that help off of when Mitchell's driving.
Brunson, a little shake and bake, flips it up off the glass. Robinson out the follow. A huge first half from Mitchell Robinson. 11 offensive rebounds for the Knicks here in the first half. And overall, +9 on the board. Mitchell falling away, jump shot, it's good. 9 now for Mitchell.
And I like that set, too, for them because they cleared out this corner and Mitchell had more room to work with.
Brunson on the drive, stops, turns, kicks it out the corner to Randall. Randall drives on Osmond, now fakes, trying to bully it in, kicks it out Brunson. Fakes, pulls up, baseline jumper, won't go. And the shot clock turned off. Well, the Cavaliers have taken a couple of roundhouse punches from the Knicks. And here, a chance to cut it to 7 or less. The Minute West halftime coming up. Preview of a big game tonight. All the analysis from the game. Mitchell drives, and a whistle. Carry, they call it carry on Donovan Mitchell.
In the NBA?
I saw a lot during the regular season. That's the first one I've seen in the playoffs. Yeah, that's the right call.
It's either a double dribble or a carry.
So 5.5. Mitchell with 5 turnovers in the first half. No pass to give for the Cavs. Hart goes right at Mobley. Blocked by Mobley. Still Nick Ball with a second to go. Hart pleading for a foul call. You better be careful. Scott Foster has heard him yell at him a few times. Only time 1 second to get a shot off. Brunson looking. Throws it up.
And a 5-second count. Well defended by the Cavaliers. And now Cleveland will have a second to throw it down the floor.
Barrett was wide open initially.
Defense. I did not see that nigga. How the fuck did he not follow it?
So Mobley will throw it down the floor. Scott Fortson checking to see if there was a substitution. Mitchell was at the scorer's table. He's not coming in. That's not happy. Mobley to Levert. And that won't count. And that will end the first half. Jalen Brunson led the Knicks with 16. Evan Mobley led the Cavs with 10. Knicks led by as many as 15, but the Cavs, despite being outplayed a good portion of that first half, chipped away a bit of the lead. And we'll head to the locker room down by 9. Brunson, 16 points, 4 assists. He's with Lisa.
Thank you, Mike. Jalen, at times you guys are making it look easy out there. Just what's feeling good for you to so hard for them?
We're just running and getting shots and just trying to make the right play at the right time. We're going to keep fighting.
You mentioned the atmosphere after Game 5. What impact do you think this crowd is having so far today?
They're electric. They're always like this. And yeah, they got to keep it up, man. They're a big part of what we're doing. Thank you.
Mike.
All right, Lisa. Jalen Brunson, the big free agent signing this offseason for the Knicks. After a good solid career with Dallas, has exploded here in New York. Now once again having a huge game. 16 first half points. Knicks up 9 here in Game 4 at Madison Square Garden.
I'm your overly competitive brother. Check. Really?
Dude, that's a foul!
Now you're ready to settle a score. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, well, you can end up paying for all this yourself. So get off state.
New chicken nuggets from KFC? Everybody's gonna want these.
Let's take these inside.
I do. Kentucky Fried Chicken Nuggets. You've never had nuggets like these.
This spring, visit your local Acura dealer or Acura.com for attractive offers.
Halftime at the Garden. Let's take a look at the assist of the game brought to you by State Farm. And Jalen, it's your namesake, Jalen Brunson.
Brunson doing it all, Greedy. You see with the steal, the advance pass to his college teammate Hart, who gets the basket and the foul as the Garden continues to erupt. The Knicks looking good in the first half.
Up by 9. Our halftime's in 60 seconds.
Me time is Melts time. Its cheese is so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for 2, price for 1. Pizza Hut Melts, just $6.99.
How do we still know so little about the ocean? It makes no sense.
Ooh, look, she's watching that video box.
How did you fill our cable and Disney Plus Live TV has over 85 plus channels, plus access to Disney Plus and ESPN Plus?
Two-legged folks, I make no sense.
Switch to Hulu Plus Live TV. It makes sense. Hey, you guys talking about me?
Can she hear us?
Break free from overpriced wireless with Boost Mobile. Switch to Boost and get a free Samsung Galaxy A23 5G phone with the power of America's largest 5G networks. Switch to Boost and get a free Samsung Galaxy A23 phone. Boost Mobile. Unleash your power.
Your morning coffee. Hot, delicious, comforting. But by the third or fourth cup, your stomach might not feel so good. If that sounds like you, replace your afternoon cup with 5-Hour Energy. It's perfect for when you're feeling coffeeed out. Coffee in the morning, 5-Hour Energy after. Your stomach will thank you. Discover 5-Hour Energy.
The biggest Jeopardy event ever is in prime time.
Monday, May 8th. 6 all-time greats.
What is Grit?
Who's Kara?
What is Mean Girl?
1 incredible tournament.
I think you should get this checked out.
Bring it.
Who will be crowned the first ever Jeopardy Masters champion? Do we have any more games like that? I don't know if my heart is going to hold out.
Jeopardy Masters. Primetime event. Starts Monday, May 8th, 8, 7 Central on ABC and stream on Hulu. Welcome to the MetaQuest halftime.
Knicks up by as many as 15. The advantage is now 9. We have a good second half shaping up from the Garden. Stephen A. Smith, Jalen Rose, I'm Mike Greenberg. Before anything else, let's take a quick look and experience tonight's extraordinary play brought to you by MetaQuest. And once again, it's Jalen Brunson always in the middle of everything for the Knicks. He's got 16 points at the half off the nice split there to Mitchell Robinson. Again, Stephen A. The Knicks controlling so much of the first half of action, but the Cavs remaining very much within striking distance. How do you feel?
Well, I feel real good right now because Jalen Brunson is playing exceptionally well. Josh Hart is causing a lot of havoc. He's pestering Donovan Mitchell, which is helping. Mitchell Robinson is definitely a force with his 2 blocks. I just want Julius Randle to show up. APB, these are the playoffs. Could you show up, please? 2 years ago, you didn't show up. Against the Atlanta Hawks, you said you didn't have enough help, okay? That's what everybody said. Now you do have that help. If Julius Randle would attack the basket and stop trying to shoot jumpers all the damn time, the New York Knicks would be even better off. But they're still
Stephen A., you have nothing to worry about. I surrender. The Knicks are going to win this series. And I'm really disappointed in the bigs in particular of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hartenstein and Mitchell Robinson have 12 rebounds. Mobley and Allen have 5 rebounds. And now let's go to the backcourt. Jalen Brunson, they got to find a way to get – I know Curl's not a shooter, but you still got to get him into the lineup. They're not scoring anyway. Right. You might as well put him in the game, allow him to guard Brunson because they're over-helping. Right. Jared Allen's in no man's land, just rolling around the lane and turning around in circles, not doing anything. And lastly, get Donovan Mitchell off the top of the floor solely. Get him into the offense. Get him on the wing. Get him coming off of the baseline. Allow Darius Garland also to be an offensive initiator.
Yeah, but Darius Garland, I'm going to blame that on him. He could be a bit more aggressive. He's not looking to be aggressive. He looks like he's a bit shaken himself in these 2 games at Madison Square Garden. So we can't let him open. Karis LeVert is somebody I think he get the ball more to because when he's open, he hits those open shots. I think we've got to pay attention to that as well. But as it pertains to the Knicks, I still talk about Julius Randle because you can blow him out of the building. You can blow him out of the garden. If Julius Randle just hits some of these shots, take the ball to the hole. The big boys for Cleveland are rattled. He's 6'8" and powerful. Attack them and stop launching for threes.
But Stephen A., you're going to win this with your guard play. You're going to win it with Brunson. You're going to win it with R.J. Barrett. You're going to win it with Josh Hart. They getting it done.
That's Jalen Brunson again. We're in the middle of all that guard play. 16 for him at the half. The Knicks are up by 9. We're back in a moment on ABC.
This halftime report is presented by MetaQuest. Wish for the extraordinary.
There's always a fresh deal on the Subway app. Like this one. 50% off? That deal's so good, we don't even need an 8-time offer to tell you about it.
Wait, what?
Get it before it's gone on the Subway app.
This is a butter cookie wrapped around Haagen-Dazs.
This is luxury.
Enjoy it here or wherever you are. Butter cookie wrapped Haagen-Dazs.
Aaliyah Boston takes one in the paint.
Adjustment to the adjustment.
How do you define closet?
First pair of kicks, you did.
Who doesn't stop with closet?
Timeless, chill, authentic.
We are the new class.
Now what? You say it when things get out of hand. At Prudential, we think you should say it when you hand down something valuable, too. Like when you realize a recipe is just one gift you can give them. Ask, now what? Here's what. You get life insurance from Prudential and help protect your family like you protect a family recipe. Who's your rock? Ask your employer about credential benefits or speak to an advisor today.
Welcome, Americans. Yes, try it. Let's tell Patricia what she's won. You get to try it. Dr. Pepper, strawberries, and cream.
It's delicious Dr. Pepper with refreshing strawberry flavor.
Oh shit, that wasn't even Lamar?
Why not try it in your brand?
Hold on, who was that?
It's a strawberries and cream.
What the fuck?
Enjoy that new car.
Lamar was not even in the game and that nigga delivered a dart.
Just try it.
Oh man.
Dr. Pepper, strawberries and cream.
How does Little Caesars know when to bring back pretzel crust?
I'm sure they've got it down to a science.
What the fuck was that? Oh, Lamar, you going to the bench.
Crave it back at Little Caesars.
Pizza. The NBA, yeah? Oh, you know what's happening. Getting caught up on
Lamar, you going to the bench.
in real time. It's happening. Getting a breakdown on what's happening now.
And nigga pointed the ball.
Yup, that's happening. Amazing original content.
There we go, right there.
Behind the scenes, behind the backs, pre-game picks, and all the action in between.
Yes.
All personalized just for you. It's all happening in the NBA app.
Sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy.
Welcome back to the MetaQuest halftime.
It was all New York in the first half, led by Jalen Brunson, 16. What do we have in store for the third quarter? We'll find out next. You're watching the NBA on ABC.
This halftime report is presented by MetaQuest, wishfully extraordinary. This presentation of the Google Pixel NBA playoffs presented by Starry will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
This shit Aaron Donald, you? That wasn't even Aaron Donald.
When the Stanley Cup playoffs begin on ESPN, anything is possible. So the decorations could get a little out of hand, and the city could get a new landmark. Could the Greek flag fly? Could the Swan surge?
Oh, what the fuck? Why would he stop?
Could it happen again? Yeah, that could happen. That is playoff hockey. Tomorrow on ESPN.
Hydration dropping. Rapid rehydration initiated. Unlock specialized blend of 5 electrolytes.
Rapid rehydration to get you back on your game. Gatorlyte, now available in powder and Gatorlyte Zero Sugar.
Chipotle's new Chicken Al Pastor is fire on every level. Fresh chicken hot off the grill. A rich marinade of seared morita peppers and ground achiote balanced with a splash of pineapple. All combined for the right amount of heat. Chipotle's all-new Chicken Al Pastor is where fire meets flavor.
There have been thousands of names called in the NFL Draft, but there's nothing like hearing your own. Live, Thursday. After years of dedication,
I was really working hard because I knew that it could change my life one day.
sacrifice, and love,
My family motivated me to be the best me that I can be.
the next generation of football stars take the stage. Game Day Crew, the NFL Draft, live, starting Thursday on ABC.
This is the 2023 Nissan Rogue. With a surprisingly fuel-efficient VC turbo engine. You can go from zero to fun in no time and leave basic far behind. The 2023 Nissan Rogue. Anything but basic.
Get a low $379 per month lease, or get 0% financing for 36 months on road.
Before the Xfinity 10G network, we didn't have internet that let us play all at once. Every device in every room?
Where are you, Hector? With speeds like this, I can't even dream of what he'll be able to do.
Get Xfinity Internet for just $25 a month with no annual contract during our limited time launch celebration.
You have no idea how good you've got it.
Huh?
What a time to be alive.
Introducing the next generation 10G network, only from Xfinity.
Join Lauren Livingston and Sonella Sabovic weekend evenings on Local 10.
Family defines us. By blood or by bond. A family is a powerful thing. But the real power of a family is in the legacy it creates. Passing the keys to the next generation. That's how you keep the business in the family.
Welcome back to the NBA Playoffs, presented by Google Pixel and brought to you by Starry.
Like I said back there, be desperate. Have each other's back tonight. Together on 3, 1, 2, 3. They did all that. Like I said, we down 7. They hit some shots. Keep going. We in good shape. We're going to get 1 minute. The emotions of Game 4. They're at halftime. Knicks up 9. Haynes Original sponsors our first half stats. The starting backcourt dominated by Brunson and Josh Hart starting in place of Quentin Grimes. Mitchell had 5 turnovers. Garland just 2 points. As we're walking the back with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Green on hand. All right, so the Cavaliers, the way they played that first hit, they're only down 9. What do they have to do to get back in and try and win this game?
Immediate points finger directly at Donovan Mitchell. He's got to be the best player on the floor, setting the tone as a scorer and a facilitator.
Yeah, it was, to me, it was the turnover and rebounding battle. They got absolutely hammered on the glass in the first half.
27-19 overall. Knicks with 11 offensive rebounds. And Mitchell, you expect him to explode here in the second half. Knicks have done everything they can to try and take the ball out of his hands. And Garland. Anthony Garland get going. Just 1 for 5. Finds some room there. Quickly knocks that one down. Yeah, I think that's key also, Coach, making Jalen Brunson defend.
And they switched that action right there to try to keep Barrett from his left hand.
Barrett throws it up. Mitchell Robinson fouled on the play, and he will go to the free throw line as we send it over to Lisa. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Mike, offensive rebounds, turnovers. That's what Jimmy Bickerstaff said. His team has got to clean up in the second half. And like you guys just talked about, he said, we've got to get Darius Garland going. But first of all, he said, we've got to keep him on the floor. He's got to be out of foul trouble. But he said, we've got to be more aggressive earlier in the clock and try to give him some space to get him going.
Mitchell, by the way, now with 3 fouls, same as Garland.
I think every coach needs to come up with their own definition of what foul trouble is. What is foul trouble to you, individually as a coach, and at different points in the game? I think we say it without meaning, and everybody has this group thing about 2 in the first, 3 in the second, 4 in the third. I'm not sure it's that simple.
Well, both of you always talk about it depends on the player. Garland backdoor on a gorgeous beat from Mobley, and just like that, it's a 6-point game.
As you can tell, they made a conscious effort to keep Garland involved offensively. And again, they're top blocking that mid down, so that's a good read, just a back cut.
Knicks need to get Julius Randle going. Randle off the mark once again. Misses that. Reverts the rebound. Randle just 1 of 7 from the field. He has just 2 points. Now, some key players have been quiet. Garland and Mobley connect this time. Mobley finishing. And Tom Thibodeau needs a timeout. Cavs come out strong and they've got what was a 15-point lead to 4.
Sometimes an adjustment, sometimes just playing with more force. Darius Garland has been a difference maker to set the tone in this third quarter. Dribble penetration, finding guys, and then cutting him out. Beautiful execution we saw early in the first half, the backdoor play. In the third quarter, the same thing, read and react.
The Google Pixel NBA Playoffs presented by Starry on ABC are brought to you by Hyundai. It's your journey.
Ever thought of joining the FBI? Looking for people outside of law enforcement.
so glad we're in the same class.
So am I. I'm glad we look after one another.